Congratulations to Egbert Duran.
He is now the prime minister?
No,
what he do?
He went up in votes.
Oh, where?
By 22 votes.
22?
22 votes.
Oh, yeah. He's
after the recount?
He is solidifying his case right now.
22.
Listen, William, we need to speak. 20, he went up by 22 more.
22 votes.
Like, y'all ain't nothing.
They did a count of all.
They did a recount of all the invalid votes and at least 3 polling stations. That's a lot.
Yeah, but like,
really?
It makes you scratch your head a little bit. Like, okay, who said this vote was invalid?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It makes you. Well, does that person
have a vendetta, or
does that person
makes you think?
Have an allegiance to another party?
Oh, right, like that.
Yeah, it makes you think. I could see 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5, 6, but 22. Who in the beginning said these 22 were no good?
Right.
I'm just saying. It's
right.
gonna make you like, whoa. Things that make you go.
And I was saying this morning that was only from 3 polling stations. Imagine if they did all of them.
Well, they're gonna do all of them.
I think so.
They are. They usually do. They usually do a recount, but they usually have. That's the recount where somebody requests.
Right.
You know. Okay. You can request and you have to put your reason why. And well, I feel teeth. So wow, 22 more.
22 more. That's a lot.
He's gonna get that sit down, huh? He really wants to become the youngest prime minister ever, huh?
I think so.
It seems that way.
I don't know. I know.
He will be if he becomes prime minister.
Severia Jacobs was made formateur to form the government. So
we still have to do that, even though we know the government.
I mean, this is
it's just a formality.
Yeah, you got to do it official now.
Okay,
it's official.
All
like the paper, what they signed, that's not an official paper.
Yeah, but formateur, we know what's gonna happen.
True.
We know already. Come on, let's just cut that piece out and get right to the.
But then I don't know. I'm hearing some names again.
I'm
hearing some names. I hear that.
What is school children saying? School
children saying Minister of Justice could be back in the seat again, Mr. Roland Duncan. That's what I heard.
Who was it now before?
It was Duran.
Oh,
Minister of Justice.
And then he getting prime minister then, huh?
I don't know.
Youngest prime minister ever.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see.
You understand that? Youngest prime minister ever?
Yeah. That's
a serious title.
He would pass for the Caribbean for sure. He would pass Skerritt.
True.
Because when Skerritt was the youngest, so he's definitely younger than that.
Put him in the Guinness World Record books.
I don't know about in the world, but slow down. But
Guinness Caribbean then.
Yeah, Guinness
Caribbean.
Get it, Guinness Caribbean.
Yeah.
Wow, 22 votes. That's a lot of votes.
That's a lot of votes.
Who else went up? Or who else went down?
Nobody. I think
for real,
like 1 vote. Somebody lost.
1, 2 there, something like that.
But that's why I said.
But
22.
he was the major.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless the paper made a printed mistake, but it added up to 22.
William, we need to talk, William.
Yeah.
We need to talk. Listen, I understand, but you gotta look at it from my point of view. I got the most votes. I got more than you. I got more than everybody.
Pretty much.
Not just my party.
Everybody.
I got more votes than everybody. So, I mean, let's call a spade a spade. I think, I don't think. I need to be prime minister. All right? No, this is coming. No, this ain't coming from my mom. This is coming from me. This is coming from me.
Yeah, but you see the party bylaws.
Yeah, but you got to understand. I got more votes than everybody.
Clearly, we see who the people love.
People want.
Yeah,
who the people want.
Right, the people love me. They want me to be prime minister. So basically,
it's crazy. I actually agree with that, though.
Yeah, because
the highest vote getter.
You know why? Because I got more votes than everybody. So I think
clearly we see who they trust. We see who they trust.
I need to be Finland's St.Maarten, 34, as the world's youngest prime minister. So how old is
Duran? I think he's younger than 34.
Well, then he might be the world's, because she's in Finland, so she's 34 years old. I just want to see what the date on this story is. Oh, December 9th, 2019. Way to go, SMG. 34 years old, sworn in at the head of the coalition whose 4 other parties are all led by women. 3 of them in their 30s. Wow. Way to go, Finland. Yeah. So Maureen, currently the transport minister, will take over, and she Yes, she will become country's youngest ever head of government.
Lazy, good morning.
Doran is supposed to be about 28.
28?
Okay. Yeah, then he'll break the record.
Okay.
He will break the record, become the world's youngest. I'm just feeding his head right now. He will become the world's youngest prime minister. Not just the Caribbean. Scarrett holds that record.
In the world.
In the world. The youngest prime. Are you listening? What's his name? Durandi. Give me the full name, Durandi.
Egbert Durandi Doran.
Egbert Durandi Doran. Are you listening to me, my young brother? You will become the youngest prime minister in the world.
That's everybody.
That means we will have the ultimate. Are you listening, Taurus office? We will have the ultimate marketing campaign in the world. Come to St.Maarten. A little Europe, a little Caribbean, a lot of European, however it goes. Oh, and by the way, we have the youngest prime minister in the world.
Yes, sir.
His head is getting really big right now. We have the youngest prime minister in the world.
No, but you're right.
Do you know that
You're
everywhere you go, people will shake your hand and want to take pictures with you like you're Michael Jordan?
Because that's going to be
like you're LeBron James? Are you listening, Durandi Egbert?
If marketed right.
No, it ain't got to be marketed right. Once the AP, the Associated Press, picks up on this, he will be the youngest prime minister in the world.
And every time they introduce him, they're going to say that.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the youngest prime minister in. He's got to be like really souped right now. He's like, yo, money.
They're talking about me, Mom.
Money, get Marlon on speed dial. Call Marlon now. You listening to G Money? The youngest prime minister in the world.
Yeah. Number one next day, man.
The world. You know what? That no. All jokes aside,
No,
I
serious.
understand.
You're
From
right.
a marketing perspective,
You're right.
Those who went to marketing school at least had marketing 101. You know what that is from a marketing perspective?
Not like gold. That's
That is gold. It is.
That is right there.
Talk about putting us back on the map.
Come on, government.
Talking about, listen, NA, if y'all really in this for the people.
I was just going to say that.
Hey, for real.
Because for the party, it works.
Now we're going to drive this.
Because for next election, NA, National Alliance, with the youngest prime minister in the world.
Don't forget National Alliance.
I understand what you're saying.
No, but the
decision
the decision starts with them first.
Oh, okay.
We have to
say. Okay,
we have to start within them first.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
So they look good too. They shine.
You shining.
They shine.
Shining, boy.
Say it.
Shining.
You shining, Durandi. You shining. Youngest.
We
eat
gave
your heart out, Rolando, because he's shining.
We gave that phrase to somebody once, but
no, but he could know.
Sorry.
No.
He told no.
You don't a lot.
Yeah. When you go to the library and get that Guinness Book of World Records, guess whose picture's going to be in there?
The youngest.
Lazy, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yes.
Your argument has one flaw.
Okay, tell me. Tell me.
The election was a parliamentary election. We were voting for members of parliament.
Right.
We did not vote for ministers or for members of our executive branch.
Right.
So Durandi being the highest vote getter in all the parties simply means that there are over 800 people who want to see him as a parliamentarian.
But there's a lot of people I would.
Your argument.
But I there's a lot of people I want to see in Parliament too. But they're going to be Minister of TIAT, Minister of Romy, Minister of Education.
Yeah,
I want them in Parliament.
Their choice.
Yeah, and it's his choice.
Choosing Parliament members.
True, but it's his choice to say Prime Minister.
The youngest.
That my argument is not about that. My argument is countering what you said.
Okay.
That because so many people voted for him more than anybody else, people want him to be Prime Minister. No, people want him to be in Parliament.
Okay, so how do they pick Prime Minister in Trinidad?
Well, you see, that's a different thing because that's a different type of election. The electoral system is different.
Okay.
And this is some of the argument that people have when they talk about electoral reform here.
Correct.
And that possibly we should be looking at a system that actually picks the executive branch as well as, or in addition to, or instead of the parliamentary branch.
True.
True. I agree with you. But
Yeah, you see?
but you got to agree with me from a marketing perspective.
Hey, listen, I mean, from a marketing perspective, fine. Although the thing with that is, then the question becomes, yes, he's the youngest prime minister, but is he capable? Is he politically mature enough to be the youngest prime minister?
Now you're going too deep.
That hasn't mattered in the past.
No.
Listen.
I want my country to be headed by somebody who I know or I am comfortable as a citizen knows what they're doing.
Listen, it will not be the first time in St. Maarten history that we had a parliamentarian that wasn't mature enough.
Ha!
Yeah, well, hey,
Okay.
listen, we still have that.
And we-
okay?
okay.
That's
And we still
a
here.
problem.
We still
Okay,
alive.
and we
That's
still
the
alive.
problem. But
There you
I'm
go.
talking about who headed the country, okay? Who needs to go and sit down in UN meetings with other heads of state and make decisions for all of us.
So-
But his age doesn't say that he's not capable and mature enough
So
to do that.
what you're saying is that he's not capable of being mature enough to run this country.
No, I didn't say that.
But you said his age.
You just said.
You just
I
said.
didn't say that. I said, is he? I don't know. I don't know
okay,
the
okay.
gentleman
Well, we
well
don't
enough.
know if
He
we
may
don't.
be, but I don't know him well enough to know that.
But we don't know if we don't appoint him to prime minister.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's trial by fire.
I gonna
All the
counteract
problems
you.
we having for the last 9 years. No, I'd rather go with somebody who a little bit more certain have some experience.
Okay.
Who have we ever been certain about?
Okay. Ooh.
Hey, listen,
Just answer me that. Who
Auntie
have
Sarah
we
was
ever?
a very good prime minister.
You give it to Auntie Sarah? Okay.
Okay.
I was certain about Auntie Sarah.
Okay, but were you certain on her first time?
Yes, because by then she had decades of experience
Wow, you
in
said
government.
you
She's
put
a
emphasis on decades.
What?
What?
Auntie Sarah in government since I moved to St.Maarten, and I
Wow.
moved to St.Maarten 30 years ago.
Oy.
I agree with you on that point.
I just telling you,
Okay.
Yeah.
it was 2 decades by the time she was prime minister, but that's still decades.
I agree with you on that point.
Yeah, true.
Well, going back to a marketing perspective.
If the gentleman is only 28 or thereabouts, he clearly don't have decades in government.
True.
So, yeah.
But you got to
Gotta
learn.
start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not at the top. Nobody don't start at the top.
Look,
unless
Garrett,
it's their
you want
own
a bet?
company.
Jared started.
Yeah.
Unless, well, there always exceptions.
Come on.
Oh, so he could be an exception too.
Yeah, he could be another scarrot.
He could well be.
You never know.
Give him the
Like I said,
chance.
I don't know the gentleman, but he could well be.
Okay. All right.
All right, caller.
But anyway,
But from a marketing perspective,
yeah, exactly. Bye.
Bye. I like that caller. Who was that?
she's from Trinidad with that voice.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
Okay.
Trini in the house. Yeah, shout out
So back, G, back again to your
Yeah,
point.
so basically from a marketing perspective, you can take it and run with it. You can
I think
do
so.
Hell yeah.
commercials, come to the country with the youngest prime minister in
Yep.
the world. He may not know what he's doing, but he's the youngest prime minister in the world.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
We gonna throw that in there now.
We gonna throw that in
Lazy,
there.
good morning.
Oh, morning.
Morning.
Well, I call about what the last caller said, the person that have experience in the government and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
That makes no sense because we're still in the problem right now. So what they do in all that time?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, we've
Nothing.
had parliamentarians who've had no experience before. We've had
Yeah, I mean
parliamentarians
experience.
who
They're
were
just sitting there doing nothing.
immature.
Mm-hmm.
We've had parliamentarians sitting there reading newspapers in Parliament and on their phone. So
Thank you very much. Playing Candy Crush.
All right.
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush.
All right. Have a
Take
good
it
day.
easy.
There you go. There you
So,
go.
but you never know unless you give them a chance.
And that's all I'm saying.
So like you're in the library, you take out the Guinness Book of World Records book, you open it up, you're somewhere in Maine, Texas, Oklahoma, and it says youngest prime minister in the world.
Yeah.
You go to
You
Wikipedia,
land on the airport, you reach on the cruise ship, there's the big banner.
youngest prime minister
Home
of the youngest prime minister in the world. You know what I'm saying?
They carve you out in the mountain on Century Hill.
Okay, slow down. You go a little too slow down.
Lazy, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Kevin Hannigan speaking. How are you?
Who's this?
This is Kayla speaking.
Hey, Kayla, what's up?
I'm fine. I was just saying, listening to the lady that called previous.
Uh-huh.
I think age is just a number. As long as he become prime minister,
Mm-hmm.
and he surround himself with good people, he can run this
There
country.
it is.
True.
There it is.
So it's just a matter of having the right people in the right place. And trust me, he can run this country like anybody else.
All
So
right.
again,
Agreed.
marketing perspective, like
No. Taurus off.
go Doran.
Yeah.
There
I
you go.
support you.
You support Doran.
Run with it, Mei Ling. Run with it.
Run with it.
Run with it, Mei Ling.
Take it easy.
Run with it.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
guys. Have a nice
You
weekend.
too.
You know we starting a lot of trouble.
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. We open up.
We ain't starting trouble. This
I mean,
is,
listen,
that's facts.
I'm pretty sure
That's
Silveria's
deep.
gonna text me in 2 minutes. Boy, what you doing?
Yeah.
Jimmy, stop.
Listen, future PM Eggy, listen.
Eggy.
You could imagine your face on the side of a Win airplane.
Oh yeah.
That's the youngest.
Can you
prime-
imagine your face on a St.Maarten dollar bill?
Whoa.
On a St.Maarten dollar bill. On a St.Maarten dollar bill.
They got George Washington on a dollar bill, right? The first president.
But we need money first. We
And
need money
we got
first.
issues with the central bank, so might as well get a $1 bill right now. Lazy, good morning.
If I say on a St.Maarten dollar bill.
Why not?
Why not? You know the courthouse on the back,
Bring back the old
and
five.
Gerandy's face on the other side.
Bring back the
on the
old
side.
5, Gilly.
Oh,
Put your
man.
face on it.
Lazy, good morning.
Good morning.
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 The lady that called, they need to stop bringing down the youth. They need new minds, fresh minds on the parties then. You understand? They got to stop bringing down the youth. With age though come wisdom.
Thank you.
True.
Some grown-ass people I know that act like little children.
Okay, Dad. Dr. Tiggs.
Who's this? This the baker?
Nah, this Max.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's
He
what's
said,
up.
nah, this man.
But thank you for your call though.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All
He
right,
has
man.
a valid point though.
Yeah, he does.
We have some grown-ups that
That
act
was
like,
short and strong.
we have some grown-ups that act like children.
Yep.
He's absolutely right on that one.
Give him
Yeah.
a chance.
Give me a chance.
If it doesn't work out, okay, then
Listen,
fine.
you
That wasn't
getting-
our
but
fault.
I-
You're getting
said-
Silveria vexed. Stop saying give him a chance. Silveria ain't coming on your show no more.
Lazy, good morning.
The fact is, it's not who got the experience, it's who gets the job.
Done.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like how many of them experience being prime minister,
True.
and none of them ain't doing nothing.
True.
They're on their phone watching Facebook Live.
Talk to
True.
them.
Talk to the
understand?
people.
So like, it's like how many of them, Sarah, a bunch of nonsense that be going on there, and none of them ain't doing what they gotta do.
Right.
Look, only now they take them to say, oh, let me pave Dutch Water Road. How long Dutch Water Road? What was one thing? It's not. It's about getting the job done. Doesn't matter who up there. You understand?
Yeah. It doesn't matter who
Because
did it
it's just
first.
Full of nonsense.
yeah.
The man him inside there. You understand? Plus, it's a marketing. A young fellow growing up, you understand, going pushing. What you gonna do? You want to bring the man down for the man to go back on the block, like how the partner tell the one of the candidates at the time there down in Belvedere. After they did on the leg. So I mean, like, come on, use the common sense. At least he's been experienced as we youth, going that we could make it as well. You understand? These old people think that we need old William Allen back in there. No, we don't need these old folks. We need fresh people, man.
Tell
Jesus
them.
Christ, I'm watching from there.
All right.
I'm watching from there.
Take it easy. Yeah,
I like
he
that
went
one. That was as local as it gets. I'm watching from there.
He called from.
I gotta drive. Watch it out.
He called him from the block.
from the block.
He called it from the block.
That's for
But I know,
sure.
but I think that first calling lady, she can't leave home right now.
No, but he has a point. I mean, it also gives younger kids some inspiration. Like, wow.
Exactly.
Something to look up to, something to look
Yeah.
forward to. Wow,
Like, whoa.
if he can do it at what 20? How old is he?
28.
28, if
He can do that
if that's
28?
correct, 28.
Wow, then I can get into it. I can
Yeah.
get into it. Yeah, man, but from a marketing perspective,
Yep. Nope. We back there again because he's right.
Yeah,
He's right.
like he'll go like to the UN and he'll be introduced.
Yeah.
From St.Maarten,
In the glass display by the bus stops.
the youngest prime minister in the world.
When you open the newspaper.
That'll be sick.
All
Just him.
over.
He's all over the place.
It gotta be all over.
That'll be sick.
Boom, here comes the phone messages, the broadcast. For no reason. Just to remind y'all, we have the youngest prime minister in the world.
Yes, sir.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, man. On the
He'll be all jokes aside. He'll be like sort of like a
Picture on the back of your carnival pass.
like a demigod.
no, but he'll be like a social media celebrity.
Yeah. For real.
Seriously.
For real.
Yeah, he
All
could be
jokes aside.
trending topic.
Yes.
Yeah.
He'll be like a social media celebrity.
It's a big thing.
Laser.
If done right.
Good morning. I joined the motion of making him the prime minister.
Why?
People always say we don't. The older folks never give the young people a chance.
Pass the
So give
baton.
him a chance. Therefore, to get experience, you need to get a chance.
True, yeah.
Exactly.
Can't gain experience if he never gets a chance.
I agree.
And hey, once he have a good cabinet,
Mm-hmm.
run the country.
Yep. True.
There it is.
True.
There are people doing it all the time and they ain't doing a good job.
Right.
There it is.
Yeah.
Give him a chance.
Gotta have
So
some
give him a
Doritos
chance.
in that cabinet, though.
All right. Take it easy.
Doritos in the cabinet.
Right.
Oh man, but
Man.
if that
I don't
was
see-
to happen, it probably won't
I
happen.
don't
But
see-
if it was to happen,
Yeah.
it could be something. CNN, NBC, Fox,
Breaking news.
Republican Fox, breaking news in St. Maarten.
There's nobody against the motion, though, except that one column.
Come see the youngest prime
Youngest.
minister in the world.
I with you, G. I with you.
He's at the airport shaking all the people coming off of JetBlue's
Right.
hands.
Everybody's who holding on the fence. He comes by.
Yeah, he
shaking
comes by.
hand.
They're taking pictures.
Hold on
with
the fence
him.
with them.
They're taking selfies with him. Hold on, Yo, man.
Put you on the phone cards. When you buy top up.
top
Yeah,
up
man.
phone card. Yo, he gets his own cereal in Grandma Shea.
What kind of cereal?
The Egbert cereal.
The egg, yeah.
So the
His
cereal
face
got-
is on the box.
So the cereal got egg in it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He gets his own cereal.
Egbert.
Yeah.
Own phone card.
Your own juice, Gerendi juice.
The Gerendi
Gerendi
juice.
juice.
Yeah.
Just market it. You just take it to a whole nother level, man. You market it
Like
like
Gerendi juice. It only comes in 5 gallons. Only.
How many votes you got? 365? Yeah, 365 calories. There you go. Just drink it.
like 365 days in a year.
Yeah, see? Look at that. It's 365
No,
votes.
it
votes
was,
you have
it was
for Drew?
6 something. It was 6. It
Oh,
was
no, 865.
I was like,
my
what are you
bad.
talking about? 365.
But if you cut the 8 in half,
No.
it looks like a tree.
No.
So 365.
No, it won't work. It won't work.
No,
It
it
won't
won't
work.
work. It won't
I'm
work. But
pushing it too much.
So his total now is 865.
865.
865.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
There you go. What area code is that?
I don't know. We're going to change our area code to 865.
I know, right?
865.
Because out of the 8 parties, they get 65. I don't know. I just try to run with it, though. I just try to run with it.
Guys, hold on a minute.
Uh-oh. See, Frank's going to come mess up the whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
Turn the mic off. Turn the mic off.
I have a message from Mrs. Doran,
Oh.
Senior.
She just text you?
She just called.
Oh,
You serious?
I'm serious as a judge.
She said stop talking about her son.
No. She said, tell those guys
Hush the mouth.
I'm his mother. He's 27 years
20, even younger.
Oh, he got younger.
27.
old. Don't mess with him. I can tell them because I'm his mother.
Okay.
27 years
So he's
old.
27.
That's for all your information.
So we got to get this done before you make body, eh?
No,
we got to get it done because now we have the youngest younger prime minister.
the youngest right now is 34.
Yeah.
34 years old in Finland. She's the youngest.
Yeah, but look at how we just beat my own record in 10 minutes. Oh, you see that?
Good. 865 is Knoxville, Tennessee. Just
Oh,
in case
okay.
you was wondering. Area.
Oh, the area code?
Yeah, Knoxville, Tennessee.
All right.
Wow, she really did call for real?
Yep, she did.
20.
So give her a shout out. Tell
We
her
just
thank you
did.
very
We've
much.
been bigging up mommy all day.
Pick it up, hurry up.
Since election, since last week. Yeah, man.
So, what's your opinion on this, Francis? Senior. Youngest prime minister in the world. I want your opinion.
Listen, I'm always told, age is just a number
True.
on a card, on
ID
your
card, yeah.
right? So I don't care how old you are, as long as you do a good job
Okay.
Right.
and you take care of the people and St.Maarten. We need it. We need it. We need it. We need it very bad.
Yes, sir.
St.Maarten is sliding, and we have to first of all stop it, and then push it back up the hill. Make the right decisions on behalf of the people.
Okay.
Agreed.
I agree. Concur. All right. With that said,
Let's get it up out of here.
Spoon, give us a young quote now.
That's
Young
right.
code, nah, it's-
Leave us out for the snap.
Yeah, nice. But yeah, do your whole spiel, right?
Oh, coming up next, D-Money A&P Brooklyn Show.
Right here.
Then we got the Friday Fracas after that. Mama's going to be coming in.
DJ
Wow.
So he's going to be coming in doing his thing. And then after that, Sagan comes in to do her thing. Don't forget, we got the shows tonight and during the weekend. Don't forget Sly as well. That's coming up. So keep it locked right here to Laser 101 where we keep you entertained.
All the time.
He might have
All day,
865, but we keep you entertained 365. All right?
Oh.
Is that a diss?
I like that, though.
It's a diss.
Anyways.
To the imitators.
Oh!
We'll be back on Monday.
Stop it.
We'll be back on Monday from 6 to 10.
Doing it all over again.
Okay, before I cut you off.
Go ahead.
Just going back to he will not become the youngest prime minister ever.
Oh.
But he will be the current youngest prime minister in the world. The youngest ever was William Pitt. He was William Pitt the Younger. He was the youngest prime minister ever at the age of 24.
Ooh.
So that was in forever. But currently, he will still be.
Thanks, G.
I mean, I didn't mean to.
No, you could keep that to yourself. You know, some man, people ain't gonna look nothing up. We don't just run with it.
But this goes all the way back to 1759. So yeah, it was.
Yeah, this statute of limitations.
Okay, but I don't call him dead.
You could say he'll be the. Okay, look, I'll make you feel
the
better.
youngest living.
No, he'll be the youngest prime minister in the modern era.
Okay.
Nah, man, I like that one, man.
No, it sounds good. In the modern
it don't.
era.
Okay, youngest prime minister in tongue. Let's just, man, the whole hype, everybody, the whole island right now is depressed.
No, he's still.
But he had to go digging before.
No, this goes back to 1759.
But still, we thought we had it.
Century.
The statute of limitations on that.
We thought we had it.
No, we still.
It was like the vote counts. Like,
we'll still have it.
It was right there.
In the modern era, in the 20th century, he'll still be.
So we still feel good about it.
Yes,
we still feel good. Anyways, big up his phone. Leave us out for the snap. Something nice and positive.
Okay, this one is just random. Love is like fire. Either it'll keep you warm or what, G?
Cold?
Burn you.
Burn you.
Oh.
Bad move.